What up, flockers? In this video, I'm going to go over the top 5 bizarre parrots that you can find in the animal kingdom. Now, the majority of you guys aren't subscribed, so if you really like this video, please make sure you hit the subscribe button. But let's get started. So number 5 is the Kiwi Parrot. The Kiwi Parrot is found in the alpine regions of New Zealand, and let me just say, it is so cool. It looks like a hawk. You just look at that thing and those talons it has and that really long beak, and it is one scary looking parrot. Unlike most parrots, the Kiwi Parrot dines on meat. All throughout New Zealand's history, the Kiwi Parrot has been known to actually hunt down and kill sheep, and it will eat the sheep alive, blood and all, everything. It doesn't care. But the terror doesn't stop there, no. This is a parrot we're talking about, and anyone who knows anything about parrots knows just how intelligent parrots are. It doesn't just hunt like a hawk. This thing thinks like a human. They have been observed to craft tools, invent tools, actually make something from scratch. And the terror does not stop there. They are super investigative, and they are known to constantly steal things from unassuming tourists. Fact is, the Kiwi Parrot just does whatever it wants, and it doesn't give a care in the world. And in my opinion, if there was ever a bird that was going to take over the world, it would be the Kiwi Parrot. So next up, number 4 is the hyacinth macaw. The hyacinth macaw is found in Central and Eastern South America, and what makes it so unique is it is the world's largest parrot. From head to tail, it is an astonishing 1 meter in length, and on top of that, it has stunning coloration, this deep, vivid blue, and this really bizarre mustard yellow skin. Now, they're not like a Kiwi parrot, but they will use tools, and they have been observed to grab leaves and wear the leaves around their feet like gloves to give them a better grip on seeds that they're trying to chew through. So if anything, the hyacinth macaw is probably the most fashion-aware parrot. But if things aren't crazy enough, being that large of a size, they can fly at speeds of up to 35 miles an hour. And unlike all the other parrots on this list, this one you can actually own as a pet at an astonishing $25,000. And the reason is because they are largely endangered in the wild, and it is the pet trade keeping this species going. Would you be shocked to learn that America used to have a native parrot? That's right. Number 3 on this list is the Carolina parakeet. Unfortunately, they went extinct in 1918, and the population started to dwindle during the 1800s. But being an all-American parrot isn't the reason it's number 3, no. The Carolina parakeet is the only known species of parrot to have been poisonous. Eating a Carolina parakeet would probably be the last meal you'll ever have. And it turns out they got their poison from eating cockleburrs. They're these spiny little plants, and the seeds inside were extremely toxic. But the Carolina parakeet, in fact, was immune to this poison and would store that poison in its body as a defense mechanism, making it, in fact, one of the deadliest parrots you can possibly come across. Now, number 2 on this list is a very internet famous parrot species. Number 2 on this list is the famous Cockapoo. The Cockapoo comes from New Zealand, and it is the world's heaviest parrot, weighing in at a whopping 8.8 pounds or 400 grams. That is a lot of meat on a small little parrot, okay? And because they are so heavy, they are the only known flightless parrot in existence. Unfortunately, because they're flightless, Cockapoos are heavily endangered, with only 200 currently alive as of this year, 2020. And they are also the only known nocturnal parrot in existence. But what makes this bird so unique is its personality, and that's what made it go viral. These birds are extremely friendly. They are known to approach strangers and start to play with them. In fact, early European settlers and the original New Zealand natives actually would keep Cockapoos as pets. They were just really loyal and will do anything they can for their owners, making them probably an amazing pet if we can conserve this species someday. Now, number one on this list for the most absolute bizarre parrot in the entire parrot kingdom as far as we know. What happens when you combine a parrot with a vulture? You get the Pecket Parrot, also known as the Dracula Parrot. So the Dracula Parrot comes from the rainforests of New Guinea, and it is an absolute striking bird. Another name it has is the Vulturine Parrot, and it's because it has this literal vulture head of just bare skin on top of a parrot body. It's this jet black body with this really crimson blood red underbelly and wings to it. This is literally like the gothic Halloween like parrot you can possibly ask for. Parrots are generally very vocal animals, and so is the Pecket Parrot. Their vocalization is described as this really harsh, raspy, almost a growling sound that no other parrot sounds like. Dracula parrots, contrary to their name, are not bloodthirsty parrots like the Kiwi Parrot. But no, the Pecket Parrot will only eat figs, but not just any figs, no. Very specific species of figs that suit its picky palate. They will occasionally open up their appetite for some flowers and fruits, but they're overall really picky eaters, and also really peaceful. In fact, these birds are being hunted to the point of extinction because their feathers are actually used by the Papua natives for marital headdresses they use in their ceremonies. But overall, the reason it is number one is it is a classic example of nature completely misdirecting you. What probably looks like one of the deadliest parrots you can possibly own ends up just being this really privileged, picky parrot that is actually really nice and friendly. That concludes this list. If there's a really cool bird that you just learned about, comment down below what it was. And with that, I'll see you next time.